Hey VC, eSpeak68 here. Just wanted to do a video I've been meaning to do for a few days, but had a lot going on and didn't have a chance to do it. For one, I wanted to thank LJ. That was a blast, LJ, and you know what I mean. Digging through some of our extras and items that we had sitting around and being able to shoot videos back and forth and say, hey, this is what I got, this is what I got, and then do kind of a little trade-off. I know a lot of people have these spare piles, and a lot of them are probably pretty rough albums, not in the greatest of condition, and people think, well, I need to recycle these off and get rid of them. But believe it or not, it's probably not a bad idea. If you talk to some of the other members, there's albums in those piles that other people will be more than happy to take off your hands. They may not be the most superb album, the greatest condition, but it's something to fill their collection until they can find a better one. And if you don't need it, you're going to get rid of it. Definitely don't throw it in the garbage, and keep them out of the landfill. But I'm gonna start off here with a couple finds. What happened was, me and LJ have been doing this, I think it was all last week, working on setting up some trades and stuff. And so I had to go down and see my daughter at college, visit her for the day, and I got there and she was telling me, oh, listen, Dad, I found this little record store. And we were there, she's like, we were just there yesterday. She goes, it was really cool. And I said, well, okay, well then let's go. So piled in the car with the family and we drove down this little town called Yellow Springs, down towards Dayton, Ohio. And this was the coolest little town. It's really kind of hard to explain. Very small, a lot of artisans in there, all kinds of little shops. Too bad it rained real bad, so we really didn't get to walk around much. We plan on kind of going back there sometime just to look at a lot of handmade craft shops and stuff. It was really cool. Jewelry to this record store we found, and food, restaurants to galore. It was really neat. But we went to this one record store and I looked around a little bit. I was kind of getting rushed to it because I had to drag the whole family through, and everybody doesn't have the same love I have for the records. So, but I did find a couple that were kind of neat, and I had to pick them up. I found a copy of Avalon by Roxy Music, really good condition. You can see that with the glare on there, and then right along with it, I also got this is a 180 gram repress. I'm not sure the date that it actually was put out on, so if anybody knows, put it in the comments. And it's Roxy Music's first album. 180 gram re-release. I got this for a good price. It was open, it wasn't brand new, but it looked brand new once you opened it up. And then I also stopped at one of the half-price books down there in town while the rest of the family was off shopping at some other stores. I decided they dropped me off there and I went through and found some neat stuff. Nothing outrageous, but I did get a copy of Alan Parsons Project's iRobot. I have most of the catalog. This is one I didn't have. I've passed it up a few times, but I seen it there and figured I'd better grab this. It was only $1, so what can you say? It was in very good condition. But then I also picked up, still got the shrink on it. It's Hiroshima, and I believe it's Adori is the name of the album. I just went ahead and grabbed that because it was also in a dollar bin. There was a couple other interesting ones that I found, and I see these all the time, and I don't know if anybody else has a half-price books and notices sealed records mixed in with the old used ones, and they're new pressings. And I figured, what the heck, they had these things marked down to $2.99. I couldn't turn it down, so I went ahead and tried. This is on 180 gram. It's the adverts. The wonders don't care. It's a 70s, I guess. I'm not great with the genres, but like a 70s, like post-punk. Listen to this. It's a dual album, 180 gram. really liked it. This was really cool. And you couldn't beat it sealed, brand new for $2.99. And then I also picked up this one, which is basically coming from the same era. It's Penetration, the early years. And really enjoyed this one too. This one's not 180 gram, but you know, what can you say? Brand new sealed, $2.99. You know, I couldn't ignore it. And then the other thing I did, I stopped at a local Goodwill yesterday while I was beating around the bush, you know, trying to waste some time. And I picked up this, which is what's playing in the background. The Ventures Hawaii 5.0. This was still in the shrink. It is near mint. This is just a cool album. I've played it a couple times. It's great listening background music when you're doing stuff, you know, that surf instrumental type music is really cool. Fun listen. Alrighty, now to get on to the big stuff. Like you've all seen, LJ did his video, and love you, man. This was so much fun, and you're so correct. I mean, it was like hanging out with your friends back in grade school, junior high, and just trading things. Even if we remember trading anything from bubblegum cards to comic books to music, you know, video games. It was just, you know, one of those fun things that once you did it, it brought back so much memories. But I got quite a stack here from LJ, which thank you once again. I'm so happy with what you sent me. But let me do a real quick glance at everything we got here. I got a copy of Riot, Fire Down Under. Nice album. Listen to it, love it. Big Country, The Crossing, another good album. Many of these I've listened to already, and that was a given. I knew I'd like that one when it came. So he did send me a copy of Rush, All the World's a Stage. Did not have this for my Rush. Like I said, you know, the cover's not the greatest. The vinyl's very playable. You know, it's got your normal surface marks on it, but you know, I think people in the VC are kind of afraid, well, I don't want to send something to somebody that's subpar. You know, it's going to be something somebody might be disappointed in, but believe me, the ones I sent LJ weren't any better than some of the ones he sent me. It's all in the fun of doing it more than anything. And the album plays great. Oh, Power Windows by Rush. Really nice copy. Very happy with that. There's another one I needed. Nice copy of Asia's Astra. Didn't have that one. Here's one that I was really happy to get. Too Fast for Love, Motley Crue. Awesome album. And another one that he had in his pile that I was just excited to have, and the vinyl's in really good condition, and I did not have this from my Floyd, and I was very happy, and thank you LJ for this. A Nice Pair by Pink Floyd. And got a little bit of where somebody tried to peel the sticker off here in the back, and this one's a little worn, but I mean, all in all, it's in pretty good condition, and it plays great. I couldn't be more happy. And a few of these here were actual upgrades for mine. I got a copy of Standing Hampton by Sammy Hagar. Real nice copy. And that was an upgrade. This was a nice upgrade, and it was Judas Priest, British Steel. Really nice upgrade for the one I had. And then I got a couple albums here that are going to be upgrades. Crocus, The Blitz. My copy of mine, I think the cover, this one has a little bit of water stain, but the vinyl, I believe in this one, is a lot better than what mine was, but so I'm going to do the swap-a-roo. And then upgrade of Headhunter, Crocus. Nice album, good condition, very happy. This was another one that was kind of fun that he sent me because mine was just beat to hell. The cover, and everybody knows who collects anything Yes related. It gets kind of difficult to find really good covers, and this one actually has a very nice cover on it. Good spine. It's fragile. Nice replacement for the one I had. I have one that's the vinyl's in pretty good condition. It's just like I said, those covers that they made the albums out of. They took a beating over time. So Straight Between the Eyes, Rainbow. Another one I had a long time ago. I don't know whatever happened to it. It was nice to find. Give me a copy back of that. Beating the Odds, Molly Hatchet. Another nice album. Good condition. There's one that he had in the pile, and I did some YouTube listening to, and I really liked it. I got to listen to this whole album through. Never heard of them, and it's the Rossington Collins Band, and this is Anytime, Anyplace, Anywhere. Really nice condition, gatefold. I'm gonna have to be giving that a listen to. Now I know LJ is a huge Kiss fan, and I like Kiss too. I'm not as fanatic about the music. I seen them back in, what was it, 96 or 97 when they went back out on tour with their paint and on the face, and I got to see them in the actual, well, technically it was supposed to be the first show of the concert, which was in Detroit at Tiger Stadium. I believe they did Halloween out in Los Angeles or something, was technically the first, but this was the first date for the concert to start. And awesome concert. But I think they were supposed to be opened by Pearl Jam, and something happened. Pearl Jam wasn't able to open it and ended up opening Alice in Chains open for them, which was an awesome concert. But he did send me some Kiss that I didn't have. He sent me a copy of Gene Simmons. Nice. It's even got the poster in it, both in this, and he sent me the Paul Stanley. They both have the poster in them. LJ, I was at that little shop out in Yellow Springs over the weekend, and this guy had all 4 copies of that in mint condition. I should have picked them up. They weren't that expensive, but oh well. He gave me a nice copy of Double Platinum. That's a blinding cover. He also gave me another one that I was really happy to get, was the Who Live at Leeds. Nice condition. I was very happy with that one. Bark at the Moon. Did not have that one to go with my Aussie. UFO Obsession. One that I was missing. Actually missing quite a few. I think this is my 3rd or 4th album of UFO. I really like them. I keep my eye out for them. And if I find a copy, LJ, of Misdemeanor, I'll pick it up and send it your way. I mean, what can you say? If you can't grow up in the 80s, you gotta like this group. They're really not bad. They looked kind of silly, but they're actually, I've seen them in concert, they're not a bad group. Poison, Look What the Cat Dragged In. What else can you say? Genesis, and then there were 3. Did not have this. Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation. Black Sabbath Volume 4. This is another fun one that I got sent. Loudness, Lightning Strikes. Really nice condition. Depeche Mode, Black Celebration. Nice copy of Deep Purple, Perfect Stranger. I did have this one. This one will be my upgrade. Deep Purple, made in Japan. Very happy with that one too. And then the last one is Janice Pearl. Did not have that. Well, that's all that I have to show for today, but you know, I can't emphasize any more than what LJ did, that it was a blast. And any of you out there that haven't tried it, give it a try. Make some contact with some of the other VC members. Everybody's got a pile sitting around, and you'd be amazed what might be junk to you could be a gem to somebody else. And instead of throwing them out or recycling them, you know, recycle them through the VC. You know, they can always move from one member to member. Just keep on moving down the train, you know, until everybody's happy. But I'm trying to let me see if I can close this one up and everything. Sorry, LJ, it took me so long, but you know why. I received mine. I believe it was Saturday after I got back on my trip. I get back and it had been pouring, and luckily LJ put the bulletproof wrap on those boxes, and they all came out with no problem. I hurried up as soon as I got them in the house. They were damp from the moisture in the air and a little bit of the mist running off the rain that got under the overhang of the apartment I'm in. And got the boxes all off and everything, got everything unwrapped so I could make sure it was nice and dry. But it took me a little longer to get a video. LJ beat me to the punch because I know my stuff got to him Monday, because I was a day off of shipping. And he got it right out the door almost the same day, it seemed like. But LJ, love you, man. Had fun. We'll do it again. I'll talk to you all later.